Hello everybody, so we're going to discuss Unit 1, Week 2 vocabulary for the second grade Wonders curriculum. And one of the words in our selection this week is scurries. Say that word with me, scurries. When something scurries, it scampers or runs quickly. An example using it in a sentence would be the squirrel scurries across the yard. What would be the opposite of scurries? Okay, so on your flashcard, write scurries on one side, and please label it Unit 1, Week 2. Okay. And on the other side, write runs quickly. And remember, as you're writing the definitions and the vocabulary word, hit pause as you need to, and then continue when you're ready. All right, runs quickly, scurries. Another word in our weekly selection is share. Say that word with me, share. When I share, I give part of something I have to someone else. I like to share music with my sister. Describe something you share with a family member. Share. So write that down on one side. And then on the back side, write to lend something to others. You're sharing with them. Okay. Another word in our selection this week is language. Say that word with me, language. Language is the way we speak, read, write, or sign. For an example, my friend Naomi speaks and writes in another language. What languages do you know? Okay. So write language. And the definition, speech or words that people use. Speech or words. Okay, another word in our selection is plead. Say that word with me, plead. When you plead for something, you beg or argue to get what you want. An example in a sentence would be, I had to plead with Dad to get a new bike. What is something you might plead for? Okay. Plead. And the definition I want you to write, basically argue with someone. You argue with someone to get what you want. Okay. All right. Next word, fair. Fair. Please say that word with me. Fair. I am fair when I treat my friends in a just and honest way. Mom cut the cake so that we all got our fair share. What does it mean to be fair? Write fair. And for the definition, I want you to write honest and just. Or pretty good. Fair can also mean pretty good. How's the weather today? It's fair. It's pretty good. Okay. Another word in our selection this week is invited. Please say that word with me. Invited. When people are invited, They are asked to come. I invited some friends to my birthday party. Tell about an event you were invited to. Invited. Write that on your card. And for the definition, I want you to write asked to come. And remember, hit pause to write the definitions if you need more time. Okay. Aside is another word in our selection. Say that with me. Aside. When things are put aside, they are moved to one side. Juan, an example in a sentence would be, Juan moves aside books on the shelf to find one he likes. Describe why a person might move something aside. Aside. Should be written on one side. And the definition, put it to one side. Put it to one side. Aside. Okay. And another word in our selection is culture. Say that with me. Culture. People of the same culture share the same way of life at a certain time in history. For example, at Chinese New Year, we learn about our culture. Tell about a holiday that shows your culture. So on your card, I want you to write culture. And the definition, the customs of a nation or people. Okay, so that was the last word in our weekly selection. So until next week, I'll see you soon.